Yo guys, what's up? So just a quick video. I didn't know really what to title it just because the situation is so unique, I guess you would say. But so yeah, mail time from one of my best friends out here. He's actually pretty recently my friend. We met through mountain biking. And this is one of the things that I love about the mountain biking community is so far since I've been back into it, and even when I was in it years ago, they've always been so supportive. It's one of the most supportive communities that I've met. Like, just to put into perspective, I come from a car background. Like, I was a mechanic. I worked on my own cars. I built my own cars from the transmission to the engine to putting it all in, doing the suspension, like everything. So I was like really into the car community, going out to races, going out to car shows and anything that was related to that. And the car community can be really toxic. You know, if they don't like something that you did, then, you know, they will let you know about it and they are not nice about it. For sure, it's stuff that I didn't like, 100%. But at the end of the day, you know, if I don't have something nice to say, my mom always taught me, you know, don't say it. So that's kind of how I am. I mean, I might talk about it to my friends just because, like, we're close and everything, but I don't feel there's any reason for me to go about and say that to somebody else. So off of that tangent, the mountain biking community so far, like, obviously there's just going to be shitty people, bad apples everywhere you go. With the mountain biking community, since I've been back in it for months now, coming up on like a year, they've been super awesome, very supportive. You ask questions. Unlike the car community, they're not going to hit you with like some stupid answer or anything like that. You might get some jokers in there and stuff like that, but for the most part, they're always happy to help you out. So now getting back into the original portion of this video, one of my buddies, he's actually moving out of state, unfortunately, which really sucks. But he's been super cool, super supportive. And he is, like I said, moving out and was trying to clear out everything. And he was like, bro, I've got some extra mountain biking gear. I would like to take as little as I can because, like I said, he's moving out of state. He's actually moving to Southern California. He's like, I want as little amount of stuff as possible. Not that this stuff's going to make a huge difference, but ultimately I'd like to get rid of it. I don't want to have to worry about selling it, and I just want you to have it. So can you come meet up with me? So I met up with him. Freaking had an extra pair of brand new gloves, so threw them my way. I tried them on, they fit, so I don't have to worry about that because he's like, if they don't fit, then you can just sell them. So they're Fist, which I've actually never even heard of. So if you guys have heard of them, you know, let me know in the comments. I tried them on, they feel really good, really lightweight. But yeah, so brand new, like literally not even released from the tags yet, and hooked me up. Then he had some freaking, I've been looking for some new riding shoes. And not to say that my shoes right now are even bad, but they are pretty old and beat up. They're like Nike SBs. I don't even know what the exact ones they are. They work really good, but they are definitely old. So he freaking got some ride concepts maybe 2-3 months ago, and went over to Clips and ended up not using these anymore. So freaking, they've got some dust on them, which, you know, not that crazy, but like, the undersole is like in brand new condition. Not to be like weird about it, but like they don't really smell bad at all. The insides are definitely not even worn out. Like you can see that, like usually like that's a good indicator too of how much they've been used, like how worn out is the inside. Not even, yeah, like I said, they just look dirty because they gather dust. That just means they were ridden in. So brand new pair of ride concepts. I was gonna buy a Norco off of him, but ended up getting a better deal. So he was going to give me like a really screaming deal, just again, so that he had less money on his plate. But he was like, hey, this is such a big item, I'm going to post it. And I was like, dude, totally 100%. I'm not in a financial place at this moment. Let me wait until, you know, one of my commission check comes through and then we'll hook it up. And he posted it. Someone offered him the money for it. And I was like, dude, I can't complain. You're getting more money out of it than I would be giving to you anyways based off our deal. So do it. But he's like, hey, because I know you really wanted that bike and I know one day you'll get it. When I got my bike, they gave me a sweatshirt, so I'm gonna hook you up. So he gave me the freaking Norco sweatshirt. Again, brand new, it hasn't even been worn or popped open, and it's my size because we're like roughly the same size. And then the last thing they gave me, which was super awesome, is essentially a brand new Shimano drivetrain. So he gave me cranks, which like don't even look like they've ever even been like used. So 32 tooth Shimano cranks. Gave me the bottom bracket, the rear derailleur, which like it still has the grease in there, so it wasn't even used or put on yet. Got the front shifter, which is an SLX shifter. Shimano Dior XT rear derailleur. Bottom bracket, which I believe I literally just showed you. And then the entire cassette. So he's like, dude, yeah, I was gonna, they were actually originally building for the Norco. So it was a Norco frame that I was gonna buy. And he was gonna put this stuff onto the frame, but just obviously with the time frame in which he bought the bike and everything that came to fruition for his work between him and his wife, they had to like move like ASAP. So he couldn't build the bike and was just like, you know, I'll just buy another bike down the road once like we get moved and settled in. So I'm selling the frame. So he sold the frame, didn't even offer that stuff because he had already promised me in his head. He was like, I'm just gonna give this to Dom because he knew that I wanted it. So or that I had been building a bike or bikes technically. He knows that I kind of do this channel, and he's like, dude, I know that he'll put the drivetrain to good use. I know that he'll have all the sweatshirt, the shoes and stuff like that, again, just because we've been talking. So yeah, sorry for just being kind of a tangent, but I just, man, super excited. Like, this is why I love the community. You know, someone didn't have to do any of this for me, you know, just thought about me and hooked it up with some really good stuff. So I'm super excited to go and use them, kind of give you my opinion on these ride concepts, because I've actually been wanting a pair. So I give you an opinion on that. You know, I'll be able to get an opinion on how I feel about the fist gloves, because right now I ride with hand up gloves, or hands up. I think that's what it's, hands up. And I love those gloves. So we'll give it a go against these. And then, I mean, I guess I could just wear this occasionally and let you know how I like it. So, but yeah, so mail time today was freaking awesome. And I'm super happy with the mountain biking community. And I hope that we can all just continue to spread the love. And like I said, when I get stuff like this, I'm always happy to pass it along in the best way that I can by making, you know, these flip bikes that I've got, putting them together and, you know, making sure that I sell them for a decent price, and then getting somebody else into the mountain biking community with a bike that's a little bit better built to help them out. So I'm really excited to try this stuff out. Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you on the next one.